All right, this is problem number 1 from your Algebra Section 2. We are going to choose the inequality whose solution is shown in the graph. And if you look at the graph right here, there's an inequality. The first thing that I notice is that this has x and y reversed. And so I'm going to write it this way, negative 4x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 4. Okay, I'm going to do them different colors just so it's easier to see. This one, the x and y are the way that I kind of like them, which is x and y first. And it doesn't really matter as long as you do the same thing to everything, because otherwise you get confused. Here they need to be reversed so that negative 4x plus 3y is less than or equal to 4. And that's your blue equation. And then the last one, we'll make him purple right here. That's in the correct order. 4x minus 3y is less than or equal to 4. Okay, so when I solve each of these, I'm going to start with the first one, negative 4x plus 3y is greater than or equal to 4. I'm going to add 4x to both sides, okay, and then I'll have 3y is greater than or equal to 4x plus 4. I will divide everything by 3. And so y is greater than or equal to 4/3 x plus 4/3. That's the equation here. Y greater than or equal to 4/3 x plus 4/3. Okay? And then you're just going to do it again. This time I'll do the green equation. So I'll have 4x minus 3y is greater than or equal to 4. Subtract both sides, or subtract 4x from both sides. So negative 3y is greater than or equal to negative 4x plus 4, divided by negative 3, divided by negative 3, divided by negative 3. So y, here's the thing, when you divide by a negative, you always flip the inequality. So it's positive 4/3 x minus 4/3. Okay, and so I'm going to rewrite this right here. Y is less than or equal to 4/3 x minus 4/3. The blue equation is next. Negative 4x plus 3y is less than or equal to 4. Add 4x to both sides. I'm just going to skip that step. I've added 4x to right here. And now divide everything by 3. Okay, so what it is, this one is y is less than or equal to 4/3 x plus 4/3. And the last one, I've got 4x minus 3y is less than or equal to 4. Subtract 4x from both sides. You can see my handwriting down at the bottom gets kind of messy, but that's okay. You're going to divide by a negative here, which means you're going to have to flip that. Dividing negative 4 by negative 3 gives you 4/3 x, and dividing a positive 4 by negative 3 is minus 4/3. Okay, so y is greater than or equal to 4/3 x minus 4/3. Okay, so looking at this, and I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these. If you need to see them again, just rewind the video. Okay, goodbye. All right, I'm going to look now at the various attributes of this graph. Okay, it's very helpful to kind of look. First of all, you know that the slope is positive, and the reason you know is because in the direction that you read from right to left, it's headed uphill. So make sure all the slopes are positive. Yep, so I've checked the slope. Okay, I'm going to check the y-intercept now. I know that the y-intercept crosses right here, which is slightly above the 1. So I'm looking for something that crosses at positive 1 plus a little bit more. Here, that one crosses at positive. This one does not cross it crosses at negative. It should cross below. So the green, also the purple, you can rule those answers out because they don't match. Okay, which means the last two, and I'm going to go ahead and just erase all of the information about these because I can stop considering these. The last two that I need to worry about, oh, hold on, didn't mean to erase, I erased the wrong one. Erase the green, and I should have erased the purple. There we go. Okay, the last two possible are going to be A and C, and so the last thing that I need to check is test point 0, 0. Okay? Here's the thing to remember about a test point. A test point is in the shaded area, okay? If your test point is in the shaded area, then that's where it should be, okay? I think I said that weird, but if you test this point 0, 0, okay? Notice that the 0, 0 is not in a shaded region, which means it should deliver a false answer. If your test point is in the shaded region, it should deliver a true answer, okay? So if we plug 0, 0 in, so I'm going to go 0 is greater than or equal to 4/3 times 0 plus 4/3. This statement is saying 0 is greater than or equal to 4/3. And I'm just going to leave that there for a second, and I'm going to come back to it. The next one, if I plug 0 is less than or equal to 4/3 x plus 4/3. Okay, well, sorry, 0. That should be 0 is less than or equal to 0 plus 4/3, or 0 is less than or equal to 4/3. Okay, go back to the problem again, and let's remind ourselves of what I meant to say. Okay, the question is, what am I looking for here? Okay, that point 0, 0, that's in a false region. The unshaded region is the false region, which means the answer that I'm looking for below is the false answer. Okay, so the question is 0 greater than 4/3? No, this one's false. Okay, this one says, is 0 less than or equal to 4/3? This is true. This is not the answer I'm looking for because my test point is in the unshaded, aka false region. So the answer has to be this one. Now, that was kind of confusing because you're looking for a backwards thing. So let me just say this. Once you get it to this region, this part right here, where you've kind of narrowed it down and you know for sure that it's between these two, just take a look at the shading. This one, the shading, the inequality when you solve for y, it tells you where the shading happens. Okay, this one's saying that it's shaded above. This one says it's shaded below. So you're looking for, where is it shaded? This one's shaded above here, so it has to be A. So the answer is A. And there you go. That's kind of a confusing problem. But let's go to this next one. This is your redemption problem. Take a look at it. You're looking at a salesman at a new car dealership, and he gets a fixed commission on his base salary for any passenger car that he sells. And so in these problems, P stands for the number of passenger cars. And let's see, 5, and then the other one is sport utility cars, and they use S for sport utility cars. As you work this out, good luck, check it with your teacher. I will tell you that I tend not to use S's like that. I use lowercase cursive S's, and the reason is because these sometimes end up making me think I'm seeing a 5, and I change my variable into a 5. So be careful with that if you use that. But good luck, check your answers with your teacher.